Hello, this is the Monte Police Department, Dispatcher Marquez. How can I help you?
So my name is Officer Quezada. I'm a police officer for the city of Monte. Usually I like to start out my routine waking up like at 3 in the morning, 3:30. Get here early in the gym. I have children, so it's hard to get a workout in afterwards. Have to dedicate time to the family as well. So right now it's about 5 o'clock. I've been in the gym for about an hour. I have another maybe half an hour of a workout in, and then this is just my regular routine Monday through Wednesday or Thursdays, depending on our long days. My first call of the day might be where I'm pursuing someone, running after someone, where we get into an altercation or anything like that. And last thing I want to do at my age is pull a muscle or something, and I'm a hindrance to my partners or myself. So I try to prepare as best as I can.
Thank you.
So this is our SWAT unit. Before I start off my day, I just want to make sure that there's nothing that was left behind, or some of my partners, obviously we use this and we trade shifts, that they didn't leave anything behind, and so I put it away. I activate my lights just to make sure everything's functioning for the day. And I just want to make sure that everything's cinched down. Ultimately, because I'm part of our department SWAT unit, everything should be locked and secured for whatever we need. That's it, man. This is our equipment truck, or our equipment vehicle for the day. So for me, having a presentable car or unit is a representation of yourself, and a reflection of the department. If you hold yourself at high regard, it also gives that perception that, hey, this person's willing to go above and beyond for even a call for service, as minimal as it may be. Believe it or not, my first job when I started working was working at a car wash. And I could only get paid in tips, dude, because I was still too young. Being part of the SWAT unit, man, like, we have our own separate locker where we keep all our own stuff. I'm just gonna grab my AR so we can place that in the unit. Meanwhile, like I said, my radio's on, so I'm cognitive if we get a call for service. Cool. It's a lot to carry, but nonetheless, you always want to be prepared. Have stuff in case if needed, and if you don't need it, it was a good day. Make sure we're going to put this here. I'll do it first. There you go. This here. Everything's functioning. Lights are good. Wheel's good.
Yep.
32 station, clear, hold on. ID 709, unit 55, and I'll have it right along. Individual, so our computer system slow at CVS. Male black, 30 years, black hat, smoking cannabis. So we're responding to the call. It's not in my beat. I'm in beat 2. But nonetheless, we'll go to assist. They haven't sent out anybody, so it looks like they're just receiving the call. So as they're getting all the information, they'll start putting it out. And that way, at least the officers, like as we're driving around, we'll see that, oh, okay, cool. Call for service is going to generate in this location. 32 making contact with 1.
32 making contact with 1. 1 copy. Sure, 1 copy.
What's up, man? You're waiting for who? A ride? Who's your ride? Who? Your mom. All right, for sure. Well, they're calling that you're out here either smoking cannabis or nothing that's gonna poke me or stab me, right? I'm gonna take some of this stuff out and just place it right there by your backpack. What's this, dude?
What?
In here.
Huh?
What's this that I'm touching right here?
Oh, my bike, you see?
That's your pipe?
Yeah.
All right, dude. All right. Well, for right now, I'm just gonna detain you, man. Put your hands together. Perfect, dude. All right. Do you mind if I take that pipe out of your pocket? No? All right, dude. You're fair. Come up to this wall. I'm gonna start taking the rest of your stuff out of your pockets, dude. Face the wall. 32 station. 1 detain. So pat down is mainly for your safety and safety of your partners, or if there's any like public out here in the area, you just want to make sure that there's no knives or guns, and you can feel it in a certain bulge. Seeing that he has 3 layers of thick layered sweaters and then 2 layers of jeans, it's hard for me to pat down, but as I was patting him down, I felt like a glass bulbous pipe, which I recognized to be paraphernalia. And then that's when I asked him, like, hey, what is this, dude? This is before I even placed him in cuffs. He's like, oh, it's a pipe. So all this is just the booking process and paperwork. We're just gonna make sure we search them all out. I'll complete the search. It looks like he's just gonna be cited out, so I'll book the paraphernalia for evidence, and then his stuff, I'll put a tag on his property, and once he gets released, he can take it, grab it with him, and take off. So, El Monte, like, we divide quadrants into beats. There's 5 beats, so each officer that was in briefing has an assigned beat. I'm assigned to beat 2 today, so it's mainly the northeast end of the city. Try to maintain beat integrity, so I'll try to stick to my beat. Obviously, if there's calls where there's assistance required and stuff like that, we'll respond to those. There's one that they're responding to, a 911 hang up on Durfee. We'll respond for the handle since it's my beat. And I don't want my partners taking paper on my beat if they don't have to, you know, because they have their own beat that they have to handle. 32 station.
32.
Can you change me as handling, please? I'll be 98 with a report and route to Derby for the handle.
Yep.
We're already here on scene first. So I'm just gonna make sure that there's no like paper or anything like that, like reports that need to be taken, so that they don't have to take it, especially since it's my beat and I'm trying to maintain that beat integrity. 3297 on Durfee. So it looks like Officer So was the first one here and started gathering all the information. So I'll just contact him and see what he's got and then go from there.
Didn't find any keys. I got my stationery.
So the individual is going to go for like a 72-hour hold for a psychiatric evaluation. In the course of them responding, she bit Officer Kraus, and she'll just be taken to a mental facility. First, she'll get medically checked, and then she'll go to a medical facility or a psychiatric facility and be held for 72 hours. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got him, so just
No.
stay here.
Cool. Thanks, dude.
You want to go with me? Yeah.
So they secure the facility. Both of them will go through, and then we're good. We'll go see what other calls. Pending. Thank you, guys. So this call for service is regarding a reporting party. I'm assuming family member calling because she's caring for a 1-year-old juvie. The mother is on scene, refusing to leave. The questions were being asked by dispatch, but they're not providing any details. We have prior history of going to that location where there was a 10-month-old involved, so it might be related to that similar case. It seems to, based on the call for service, that there's no like court order or paperwork, anything like that, saying that the kid can be here or the kid has to remain with the mother. So we'll try to figure it out once we get there. I've been here before, but it's been for like a elderly financial abuse report. Yeah.
Hello.
Howdy. Good
Hi.
morning.
Hi,
Can we
good
come
morning.
in?
Oh, hi. Gotcha.
Hi.
Good thing. Good thing. Yep.
Sector. Pardon me. Hey, puppy. Oh, that's fine. Do you want to grab the chihuahua? Do you want to grab him? Just give him the... Are you...
Right, let me just check your name first. Can I show you back to me? Yeah. My grandpa is. Are you gonna 10:15?
32 station, contacting one. So you say your mom, your daughter or something has custody?
My mom has custody of my 1-year-old,
Okay.
and my grandpa is like, he's upset at me. Have a seat right here, Frank. I mean, we have backstory. We have family business.
All right. So he's mad at you because he believes that you've been taking financial
Yeah.
gain from him. Okay. And that's the only reason why we're here. Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Okay. So he doesn't want you to. You don't live here?
I know I don't live here. But
Okay.
I mean, I am able to stay here to help my mom to take care of the baby and my grandpa. And that stipulation was just lifted.
Like how long ago?
We have a backstory of CPS we're going through.
Okay. I'll talk to him and then. How old is your grandpa?
Like 80,
80?
87.
Yes, sir. All right. 32 section, just confirm. It is 10:35.
For 626 of 87. And
My mom has a baby or is he in the playpen?
2 scars on the back of the left hand.
The baby?
Female white 54180.
10-4. We'll be out with the DP and 17. All right, Kelly, do me a favor, just from where you're at, put your hands behind your back. You do have an active warrant, so we're gonna go ahead and take you in for that. And then I'll try to resolve whatever other issues it is that's going on. I'll talk to him.
I don't think the elderly actually wants to report. It's probably just us.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. And that's it. So she's just going to be arrested for her warrant. They're saying that she came in here. Obviously, there's easy access to the backyard, and the back door to the property is always left unlocked. So I guess she came in and started causing disturbance. They don't want to press charges on any of that, but it's just a warrant itself that she'll be going in for. That way, at least maybe it prevents any further responses out here for this property. Been an officer going on 9 years in June. From the get-go, I've always wanted to be a police officer. When I was 28, that's when I became a cop. It was hard for me. I was working 3 jobs prior to that, trying to support my family. I have four kids, you know, and a wife, so it becomes a little bit hard trying to pursue your passion and your dream when you have a duty and a responsibility to also take care of your kids and provide for them, as well as your wife or your significant other. But yeah, here I am now. Back in 2022, I got hired by the Monte Police Department. Been here for 2 years, going on 3. And I've been blessed, man. My family's been blessed, been able to take care of my family, had opportune moments to, you know, progress here within the department. In a year after being here, I was selected for our SWAT team. That took a lot of time and practice, you know, but I'm there now, and I'm very fortunate and thankful for what this city, this organization has provided for me. What I like about this agency is that it reminds me of my first agency. We were busy, same amount of calls for service. However, now I have the luxury of having more officers respond to any sort of investigation, even if it may seem petty. You know, you get all the help that you need, and everyone here has been very family oriented, which is another thing that I like. You know, we are human beings outside of this uniform, and so it's comforting knowing that, you know, I'm here. I spend a lot more hours here at work sometimes than at home. So it's nice knowing that you have family who really actually care about you and care about your progression, and anything that you want to take on board, you know, they'll support you. They're very supportive about everything that you do. And so I like that. At the end of the day, you know, you receive good mentorship, and it allows you to become a more like well-rounded and fair officer. Transient call in beat 5, so it's mostly like businesses. There's not any residents or like houses over there. See, cool. Do me a favor, have a seat right there, dude. Wait, give me a second. Have a seat. Any medical issues? Any medical issues?
50.
I'm sorry?
5150. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. Lean forward.
Yeah, but I don't know what I wanted for being naked.
No, you have a warrant. I don't know what the warrant's for. My partner's gonna let you know on that. He's the arresting officer.
Is it a old warrant?
I have no idea, dude. When I got here, my partner was let me know that he has a warrant, a $15,000 warrant, something minor. I don't know out of what agency or what the warrant is for. We had found him completely nude, so he had allowed him just to put on some of his clothes.
Looking.
So the individual we just arrested, while he was going through the booking process, he made some statements of like self-harm or the inability of being able to care for himself. So we're going to place him on a 72-hour evaluation. We're going to take him to a psychiatric facility. But first, we just need a call and respond if they have any space or availability for him. Usually, they'll give us courtesy of letting us know ahead of time. So that's what Officer So's just doing right now. He's already been booked. He was cited for his outstanding warrant. So he has a future court date that he needs to take care of at the El Monte Courthouse. And then once we get that facility situated, then we'll go from there. All right, cool. So Officer So, he's brought the individual here at this behavioral center here in the city of Covina. So while that process is going and while we're waiting for him to be taken in or admitted into the facility, gives me kind of a downtime for me to start knocking out some of the reports based on the arrest that I made earlier today. Trying to make use of my time rather than going back into the city and still having not finished some of my reports. So this is what I consider my downtime to catch up on anything that I need to do, whether it's phone calls, any follow-up, or in this case, like I said, just report writing. So the call for service that we got right here is just to check on the welfare of an individual, elderly, lives by himself, known to have cancer, and I don't know what other illness he might have. Neighbors are concerned. All three vehicles are here at his location. Usually he's one that's outside, like they'll see him. They haven't seen him for about 2 days. They've tried calling him, no answer. And so right now we'll just try to see if he is in his house, he left, and just didn't let anybody know. So obviously neighbors concerned, so we'll go check on him. No, I don't mind. I just don't want to. It's stable enough. You said Louis? Louis? Careful with that. Are you Louis?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Because I have that. Yeah.
Oh, influenza medication. Okay.
Yes, no. Sorry. Well, I'm glad you're safe, sir. Okay, do you need anything from us?
I'm okay.
You good? All right.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. obviously, turns out he's okay. He said he saw their call. He had fell down, but he doesn't need any medical attention or anything like that. So it's good. At least neighbors won't. Gives them the peace of mind that their neighbor's okay, especially if he's living by himself. Yeah, that's good neighbors. Good neighbors to have. All right, cool. So that brings us to the end of our day, or my end of the shift. Obviously, as I'm here, about to clock out, like you can still hear calls pending or calls being generated. It's a never-ending story, you know. So that's how it is in the city of El Monte. I appreciate your time with me, and hopefully you guys enjoy this this video. And thank you for riding along with me.